Hey there, Tiffany here with Years of Years, and it's this day in Disney for June 10th, and today we get to talk about one of my favorite attractions over at Hollywood Studios. Back in 2000, Indiana Jones Spectacular went under a big refurbishment, and it was opening on this day in 2000, and they did such a cool thing. They actually invited 500 people from mostly Orlando, but also parts of Florida, with the last name Jones to come and be part of the audience. So that happened on this day, and I wish I had been there for sure. This would have been an epic grand opening show and so enjoyable. So basically the show had been on hiatus. It really had not been upgraded for a long time. So they had prior to this 31,000 performances of the show. So when they shut it down for the overhaul, it really needed it. It hadn't been fully serviced since the park had opened, and it took 6 months to service it because it had many mechanical parts that needed updating. So because of this overhaul, they were able to add more things that were updated, more technologies that were new that hadn't been available when the park had opened. So that was really cool too. Like I said, Craig Desern had said at the time, they're really going from top to bottom to make sure the show quality is back up where it needs to be. And so that's basically what they're doing. And like I said, they invited all these Floridians with the last name Jones for this opening, and they actually all had t-shirts that said the Jones, and they were wearing Bushman hats also. really adorable. I love this concept and idea. And they enjoyed reserved seating as well as participating in the motorcade through the theme park, accompanied by cast members and vehicles from the show. Following the installation of the new state-of-the-art lighting, sound, and other technical show enhancements, Indy and the crew were back to wow audience with earth-shattering crashes, fire explosions, and other glimpses into the art of movie making. Another quote from Joe Cavett, he said, "Guests will see whole scenes rebuilt. We even have a new airplane, but mostly the show will reflect the incredible technical advances that weren't around when the show opened," like I have mentioned before. The revolutionary Disney Fast Pass will also be added so that you don't have to sit and wait for the show. You can get your Fast Pass and be able to come back. I don't know for sure then, but I know how it worked before was that 15 minutes prior to the show, you were guaranteed some pretty good seating for most shows, and unless they're more popular, then you might have to come 30 minutes or 45 minutes early. Really cool. Who remembers how the show was before and then how was it after? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. I really love this show and the explosions, the actors, how well they perform with audience members. I love that the show has that interaction with the audience, and that it's one of the few shows besides like the Laugh Floor that or Crush's Turtle Talk. I love when they bring people into the show, and even the excitement of people standing up and wanting to be part of it. So one of our children, our daughter Cadmium, actually stood up, and they picked her once to be in the show, and that was so much fun. And of course we think she did a phenomenal job. And I always feel bad for that one person that they invite that gets really beat up. You know what guy I'm talking about. But anyway, it's such a great show. I wanted to come back. So please, Disney, bring back Indiana Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. If you follow us on Instagram, we've done some stories in the story part of our Instagram. We've talked about, gone over there and kind of showed footage of what's going on there. You can actually, it's a rest and relaxation area right now. You can go sit in the stand and the big fans are running and you're in the shade, and so you can cool off and you can take your, well, you can have your mask off there obviously, and so that's how they're using it. Bittersweet for me because I'm just wanting, well, hey, we're sitting here, let's have the show. So anyway, I love it and hopefully we'll be coming back soon. But tell me, oh my goodness, if any of you guys knew about these 500 Joneses who came on this day, June 10th, back in 2000, or if you're one of them, please comment below because you're a star to me because this was an epic day. And I love when Disney does things like this, and I've been thinking, wow, you know, I really wish Disney would do something like this. But actually recently they had the whole lightsaber event over in Galaxy's Edge that we got to be a part of. We have a little reel over on Instagram as well showing we got to see Ahsoka Tano, the character who plays her, Ashley Eckstein, up close. Like, she was right there, and Miles was in the lightsaber group, and they were all taking pictures with her. So if you want to check out that reel, go look at Instagram if you guys, you know, haven't seen it before. But that was an amazing day, and obviously Disney does have us do really fun events still, despite any crazy world events. So hopefully that'll keep happening, and we can all show up together and have some fun. But that's it for this day in Disney, and we'll see you guys next time.